Hey guys, and welcome back to another Moveset Guide Analysis video. Today, people, we are going to be looking at Ferrothorn in the OU tier. Ferrothorn, I'm pretty sure we all know how good Ferrothorn really is. Giant pain in the ass, great offensive and, great defensive typing, grass and steel, but we're going to get right into it here. For the most part, you're going to be using Ferrothorn in a more defensive position. The reason being, you want it to be more defensive in general. It's got great defenses all around, so why not abuse its better stats in defense and special defense, rather than its attack. But looking at the first set here, nice leftovers set with Power Whip, Knockoff, Leech Seed, and Stealth Rock. You may be wondering why this set in particular. Well, we take it over here to the set here. We're just gonna quick change this to 204. Careful, and it should be 48. Yes, it is. Is this still there? No. Wait. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Beautiful. Awesome. Sorry guys, I've just been having a lot of trouble lately with OBS when it comes to recording, so forgive my forgive my worries here. So Ferrothorn, I like this spread a lot. If we want to take a look at Ash Greninja right quick, Dark Pulse never 2-hit KOs when it's in its Ash form, and that is huge. This is why this is why Spadef Ferrothorn is a lot better than Fizdef, I think, currently, because Ash Greninja is so strong. Dark Pulse is hitting you so hard. If it isn't able to flinch you down, you get to just KO it with a Power Whip, or even better in some cases, maybe just knocking it off. But if you hit this bitch with a Power Whip, it's gone, right? The threat is eliminated. Even in the case of Zapdos, right? Like, yeah, you know, it's gonna be able to hit you with a Heat Wave. It's never gonna KO, which is amazing. You just get to knock it off. You get to knock off its leftovers, which basically nullifies it. You have another Pokemon with, say, Toxic on it to beat this boy down. It helps you so much. This is the best part about Spadef Ferrothorn, in my opinion. Yeah, you know, you're going to be losing to stuff like Lopunny, as an example. Right? You know, High Jump Kick at this point now is doing so much more in comparison to this set here, which is 88 defense Impish and 168 Spadef. So if we just take a quick look at that, in comparison, High Jump Kick will never KO. Obviously, Fake Out into High Jump Kick would, but that's not the point. Because, again, we look at Fake Out here, cool at doing that, but, you know, Leftovers is basically going to heal you back up anyways, so it would be a roll for your opponent to get the KO. Right? And to me, that just says a lot. Like, it's so versatile. If you need a Spadef switch in, this set in particular is best. If you feel like you need a more Fizdef approach, 100% would suggest that you use the Fizdef. Ferrothorn in general, though, I think you could also run Choppleberry in this case, especially for the Spadef variant, right? You put on a Choppleberry. Where did Choppleberry go? There it is. Right, you're gonna be able to take it a lot better. Right, it's gonna do it. It has a chance to do just less than half, which is great. And you can hit it with a Power Whip. You know, you can Leech Seed it and everything. Really make it a little harder for your opponent to really do anything. Because again, it's gonna take those Iron Barbs. It's gonna take the Leech Seed. You're gonna get your you would basically be a lot better off than the Lopunny there. I would never say run Occaberry personally, basically because if you're in against a Heatran, you're never going to keep it in against a Heatran. So that, to me, is very irrelevant. Now here's Spikes. It's literally the same set, just switching rocks for Spike. Now, obviously, if you really didn't want knockoff, as we'll see here, you could put Protect, right? Protect definitely is an option if you really wanted more Spadef, or you're running Gyro Ball. The Sassy nature is better. Thunderwave, I think, is a great option on Ferrothorn. Especially since Shift Gear Magearna is still a threat in this day and age. I think, as we all should know, Magearna is still a threat. Zardwai upon switching, because it's Ferrothorn, clicking the yellow color, Zardwai is eliminated basically. Gengar, destroyed. Greninja, Ash, or Protean upon switching, goodbye. Mega Gyarados, goodbye. Hawlucha, goodbye. And the list just goes on and on and on and on. I think Thunder Wave is one of the best moves in the game, still in the top 5 despite its accuracy. But hey, that's just me. Gyro Ball is another option. I have come to hate this move so much. It's just not as powerful as Power Whip. It's not. I think Power Whip is better. I think that Knockoff is better than Gyro Ball, honestly. Personally, it is. Because the difference between Gyro Ball and Power Whip is huge. You're forced to be slow. Not only that, but you're not always going to have the highest base power behind it. So sure, versus something like, say, Tapu Koko, you're going to have max power, but if you're going up against, say, a good example, which would be Chansey, it's not going to do very much at all. Plus, on the bright side, with Knockoff, you at least get to potentially knock off its Violate or Leftovers upon switching from, say, Zapdos or Landorus T. Sorry about that noise. I just kicked my table. It's not something I would personally run anymore, just based on my personal experiences with it, and it's honestly not that great. Curse is very interesting if you want to run Curse Ferrothorn. You're lowering your speed, you have Gyro Ball at that point, you'd be getting basically almost max power Gyro Balls on everything at that point, which would be great, but you're also like lowering your speed, you're not boosting your Spadef, and you'd have to have a lot of things weakened, and even then, it's a very interesting move, not something I would necessarily run, but hey, just me. Again, Protect if you really want to just stall out some Leech Seeds, stall out, get some more Leftovers back, or even better, you could just run Toxic. Why? Toxic really because it's a move that if you hit it, you're able to stall a little bit longer. I would much rather currently in this meta run Thunder Wave, because that Megalopony misses that high jump kick, well bam, that bitch is getting Thunder Waved, and that bitch is not going to appreciate it at all. And that's just how I personally see it. Sorry guys, I keep kicking my table. I'm in the kitchen right now. I apologize. I see Thunder Wave as more of a threat than Toxic currently, especially on something like Ferrothorn, or hell, even Chansey. I see Thunder Wave being more potent because it, again, is beating now Blacephalon, Zardwai, Gengar, Gren, Gyarados, Hawlucha, Keldeo, Kingdra, Kyurem, even though you want to burn that, Kartana, Magearna, Megalopony, Latios, blah, 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 and the list goes on and on and on. Thunder Wave to me is better. Toxic is alright, but I'd much rather have that yellow color on my side. Partners for this Pokemon, really, you need a Rock Setter, you need a Spike Setter. Cool, it really works. It works really with anything, I think. I would not put this on a team that was running Defog, basically because Defog now is gonna be huge, with stuff like Rotom Wash having it, Lando T having it, Klefki having it. Really, we could just look up all the new defoggers here now. Defog, especially in OU. We got Volcarona now with defog, Hawlucha with defog, Tapu Koko with defog. Got a lot of cool defoggers coming up. And if we're looking at, say, UU as an example, ho boy, we get a lot more now. We got Hydreigon. Like, again, I think Klefki having it is going to be really good for not only UU before it potentially gets banned because of that, or it just rises up in usage in OU. Volcanion also has it, so if you're using Volcanion in OU, cool with defog. Don't know why you'd use that, but hey, who really knows? Checks and counters. Sorry, why? Bless up a lot. Fire types in general are just gonna absolutely eat your ass. Mega Metacham eats your ass unless you're Chople. Mega Lopunny eats your ass unless you're Chople. Keldio's Secret Sword you can take. You can take Spec Secret Swords without Chople Berry. Very few and far between, because again, even if you're running a Careful Nature, it does not matter. You're not going to be taking them as well with this. If you do have 88 Impish, you're definitely taking two secret swords and are able to potentially hit him with the yellow color. Any real fighting fire types gonna eat your ass. Volcarona for sure. When you see Ferrothorn, it's free setup fodder for Volcarona basically. Because you either switch out or you die. Simple as that. And to be honest, that's all it really is. You burn it, it's not going to do as much. Really anything with fire coverage as well, that is going to use it. Like, Greninja beats it 1v1 with HP Fire. Things with Focus Blast like Gengar, Alakazam can beat him down with 2 Focus Blasts. So it's a very defensive Pokemon. It's going to be able to take one of those attacks, but in that same vein, it also can't really hit them back unless you're hitting with knockoff. And realistically, unless they're carrying HP Fire, it still shouldn't KO. Right? It still shouldn't KO. I'm not crazy, right? Yeah, no, it wouldn't KO. And that's from Megazamp too. Like, keep that in mind. So, with that being said, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. As always, leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it, because it does help the channel grow. Leave your favorite Ferrothorn sets down below as well. I'm very interested to see what you guys think about it in general, because I think that with a decent attack stat, Choice Band could be cool, but I've tried it out before. It was absolutely fire. It threw people off for sure when they saw some Metachams just dying to a Power Whip. But with that being said, guys, hope y'all enjoyed. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace out.
Let's go.